Alright, Harmony, I'll let you go now.
Goodbye.
Good
We're gonna
luck.
play Pulseman.
I think I remember like every single. I think I remember saying that like the Breaking Bad intro is like
or we could just
fart
play
music.
Dynamite Heady.
No. Anyway,
Or Super
the
Fantasy
Breaking Bad.
Zone. Oh, Sonic
No,
Spinball. There we go. That's the one. That's what we'll play
Okay,
today.
let's do that then.
Kid Chameleon. There we go.
Oh my god, just Pulseman.
I didn't know where
Pulseman
Pulseman was. I was trying to find it. Fuck off.
What's it mean? Why are you being mean to me?
Yeah, it's a bit mean, you fucker.
And what was I saying? So I was saying that the Breaking Bad intro is like, it sounds like someone's just farted, right? The Better Call Saul intro sounds like somebody is currently pissing. Which means they need to have like a third show. Which has like a shitting
We'll start
song.
in Japan. So what do you know about Pulseman, Beth?
Pulseman, bacon freak. And he's a robot. Maybe. Or his clothes are a robot.
His clothes are a robot.
You know, like Iron Man. I don't know much. I know that, like, I just know it was a Game Freak thing, because Game Freak was originally a magazine, and then they became a development house, and this was like one of the early works, I think. I think the earliest thing was like a tile-swapping puzzle game or some shit.
Oh, is that the NES one that they just added recently?
I think that might... I think it wasn't.
I tried playing it last night, and I didn't understand how it worked.
Was it all in Japanese?
No. It's the English release of it.
Oh. Yeah, I think this game like is like, I think this game's art director might have been Ken Sugimori. I think.
Okay. Move a little bit fast for the size of the screen. Running into things.
Are you holding some sort of rune button?
No. Just kind of accelerates over time.
You could tap it. You could edge him a little.
Well, you can't
like,
shoot unless you're going fast enough.
You can't shoot unless you're going fast enough?
Yes. See, if you stand still, or just sort of walking, he does a punch. But then when you get moving really fast, he shoots.
Isn't it more like
when
you're moving fast, you get the static electricity that sticks around even when you stop, but that lets you shoot the thing?
What?
Because you keep getting this like electrical field around you when you run fast, and I think it sticks around even when you stop. Hey, quick question. What's gonna happen if this ends up being really hard? Just a random question.
Don't finish it?
Okay. Because I just had this weird vision of the future.
I don't know what this movie. I guess it's kind of like Sonic's Sonic 3, where you could have like the little shield spin thing.
Something about this feels a bit clunker, I'm gonna be honest looking at it. A bit clunker. Yeah. Well, it's like you have like a build-up of speed, right? But like everything stops you.
Yeah.
Instantly. You've game over on the first 3 screens. No, not 3 screens, but like basically that.
I wasn't very. I will say I played this game on my own a little bit. I wasn't that impressed. I'll be honest. This is about as far as I made it on my own too.
Oh no!
But you wanted to see me play it on stream, so we're playing it on stream.
Isn't Volt? I think Volt tackles from this game, like the move.
Yeah, the reference to this game. I think that's what that little mid-air move you can do is.
Yeah, but that's not a tackle because you're not moving. It's like you just that's the Volt stand there.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, I wasn't looking because I was looking up footage of the game being
shut
played
up.
by. What?
What are you doing here if you're not watching me play?
I'm just looking up footage of what the game looks like normally, so I can just make sure there's nothing that's been missed.
Did you see that? Look, I did that. That looks like a Volt tackle.
Oh shit, that's a Volt tackle. That's a really
you have to
fucking
be
like
moving fast to make it happen.
That's a really Rocket Knight-esque move.
I don't expect to do very well in this game. But do you like the background graphics?
Oh, they're pretty cool. I like the cars. Or the implication of cars.
Game has a few... Cafe Alex. Game has a few things going for it. Has some shit in it that I'm not.
We have a relative Pulseman expert with us then.
I think it's always best to use the tackle. Like, look at this shit. Look at this, Bez.
Holy shit, some laser type stuff.
Oh, I saw the Game Freak logo back there. Oh, I guess I cleared the level. In? Oh. I like that these are like circuitry diagrams in the background. Like not like actual circuitry, but just like, you know, like the diagrams you use to like explain how a circuit system works. Documenting.
Yeah.
I was playing that one that they recently added on NES Online, and the music just sounds like Pokemon music. It's really funny. Damn it.
Do you think that one day we're gonna make a game that's like super popular and it'll be called something like Pondle-Ref? And then everybody will be like playing fucking like, they'll be going back to like Super Climb Up and they'll be like, God, this is just like fucking Pondle-Ref.
I'm not gonna make a game called Pondle-Ref, for one thing.
Well, it was a group effort and I came up with the name.
Yeah,
you can't tell me that's not
name. Is that Mewtwo in the background there I just saw?
Well, maybe you grow as a person and learn to be a team player by that point.
Maybe you grow as a person and stop making up names like Pondle-Ref.
It would stand as good SEO.
It does not. It sounds like it sounds really stupid. A really shitty, stupid name.
Nobody will misspell it. It won't get confused with other results. It will attract intrigue.
Nobody will misspell poop fart either.
yeah, but there's already a million posts online with poop fart in them. There's nothing with Pondle-Ref.
There's nothing with your mom in it either.
Whoa, you really got me there. Whoa! Holy shit.
It sounded like you'd just been given the black spot.
Oh my god. Nobody gives the black spot to old Billy Bones. Oh my god.
I don't know what the fuck I just managed to do there, but I'll take it. Got a 1-up out of it.
I'm fucking dying. You know, somebody. I really want somebody to make a fan game of the Bulgarian Treasure Planet movie. I want a playable
Says it
sequence.
sounds like you found a Yankee with no brim.
Whoa! Yankee with no brim! Whoa, let me look around this hat. Whoa! I love the amusement at like just a slightly weird hat.
Oh, it's Dr. Wily's symbol.
I think that's Wario's symbol.
In the news studio.
Sounds exactly
the cameraman's
like it.
dead.
That's quite upsetting.
And potentially very large, because look at how far back the background seems to...
Pulseman is a little ant. More like Pulsemite.
Pulsemite. But tough, isn't it? Probably start using save states.
Yeah.
When I have a chance.
Listen, Lena, this is what you're gonna do. At the start of every screen, you make a save state. We don't want to be here for 12 fucking parts.
I just wanted to give it a shot and like... Does let me continue here.
What the fuck ever happened to the Mega Man game they were making?
Comes out next year. Like when they announced it, they said 2027. So.
I wonder why they announced it so early.
By the time it comes out, I think it will have been 10 years since the previous Mega Man.
It's so surreal. They used to release a Mega Man game every 5 hours.
Oh yeah, these cameras are platform. Fucking up. This is really something else.
Why all those screens got fucking Alakazam on them?
Mega Man 11 really was 2018, so no, it'll have been 9 years. It's gonna have taken them 9 years. 9 years to collect the Mega Man years. I think I posted that when it was announced, and I got a lot of likes on it.
Oh.
Took me 9 years to collect the Mega Man years.
I hate how old I've become.
Those spikes are so hard to anticipate, because you just jump, and then it's like, oh, you jumped too far, you fucking dumbass. There's spikes down there that you couldn't possibly have anticipated. You piece of shit.
Just think about this for a second, right?
Uh-huh.
It's been 9 years since Mega Man 11 has come out, right?
Well, it will be by the time it comes out. Currently it's been 8.
Yeah. And like, I still haven't got over it, right?
Been 8
like,
years
it still
coping and seething.
Yeah, it felt concurrent. It felt recent, and it felt like a thing I was still a bit annoyed about, you know? It
so
feels
you're letting
like
it control your life for nearly a decade. You gotta let it go,
it's like,
Biz.
you know...
Well, I guess it feels harder to let it go, considering that the next game looks so similar to it. Like, maybe you were just hoping that next time they did a Mega Man, it wouldn't be like those.
Yeah.
But Mega Man 11 sold really well, so like it sort of revitalized Mega Man a bit. So
Revitalized it enough to have another game in a decade.
yeah, well, I mean,
That's the funny thing is
I
that
don't know.
like
But like it did well, so it's like, well, if they were gonna do another Mega Man, they're gonna go for the thing that they know sells, you know?
Yeah. Because like 8 years, right?
Uh-huh.
In fact, not even 8 years. The amount of time between Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic Adventure, if we're going by the original Japanese release date, like, oh wait, I think that's, yeah, that's like that's like, wait, hold on, am I thinking of this correctly? 7 years? Yeah, it's 7 years. In 7 years, they had like their first game. You know, they had like one experimental sequel to the first game. They had one more conventional sequel to the first game. The conventional sequel had a threequel, which was like this like fucking huge mega project that had to be split across 2 cartridges because of a McDonald's brand deal. They had like a mini Dark Age where the series sort of went on hiatus for a bit. It went on hiatus because it wasn't there for like a few years. That's how the world used to be. That stuff moves so quickly.
Yeah,
and now it's
meanwhile,
just everything's
here I
slow.
am hoping to release 2 games this year. Because my next project is going to be a small one, and I think I can finish it by the end of this year.
I genuinely think that indie games are just what games just were, you know?
Because that's the thing, is like, well, my last 2 projects were real big. But my release schedule looked a little bit better because of Twinkle Gift. That came out a year after Gray Area. So 2025 had no game releases, but like at least it feels like there wasn't like a super huge gap between stuff, you know? Unlike, like I went from 2019 to 2023 with no game releases, so I didn't really like that. So like I want to keep up the pace, you know, and how do you do that? You make smaller projects. So like I've got big projects I want to do. I think I really only have 2 big projects, and everything else I have is on the smaller side. I feel like in the next few years I can probably get out maybe 4 or 5 games, especially because one of those is a project that's headed by Harmony, like she's doing most of the work. So like, or at least she's doing like all the graphical work, which makes my life easier with that. So like, yeah, I think in the next couple years you could expect like 4 or 5 more games from me.
Nice.
Which I think the big difference from some of these supposed like big franchises.
I've wasted the last 7 years of my life. I want to get moving. I want to do everything. And I want to do everything fast. And I want to do everything hot. And there's no excuses.
I'm gonna be like Little Caesars. You're hot and ready. Hey, look, I finally managed to make it through that stage.
I'm gonna be coming out of the oven, laid there on the garlic bread all aloof.
I'm gonna go into Circuit City again. Oh god. Lag zone. Oh, I can break this too. How about that? How's this for a first boss? It's just the virtual hand. What the hell is this thing? I think it's that guy, because he's wearing like a VR headset. I think he's supposed to be controlling this.
That's a fun concept.
I hit it. Ah. Still tricky.
After I finish Pulseman, do you want to do every single Star Fox game in a row?
Yes, I've already played them all.
Wait, all of them, including Assault?
Well, I meant like the first 3 I've played. Is it those? How I feel about them.
You haven't played Adventures.
But like, how easy is it gonna be for me?
I mean, very easy if you let it be. And then we could play Command.
Yeah, but like, Dolphin sucks. I hate trying to use Dolphin.
Wait, really? Dolphin's considered like one of the most like reliable.
It's awful. It's awful. I've had nothing but bad experiences with.
Really?
Yeah, like I was trying to like play that stupid Camaro game on there, and I couldn't make it work because the pointer would not go to the like far enough on the screen to like click the menu options. Like nothing I could do would get the pointer to work.
Weird.
It just wouldn't go far enough. I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it go far enough. And I got so fucking pissed off that I then spent like another hour trying to figure out how to get it to run on my actual Wii, which I managed to make that work. Cause I was having trouble making that work, so I was like, okay, well I'll try Dolphin. And then I couldn't, and then I got Dolphin working, except for I couldn't click on the menu options because the pointer wouldn't move there. And I was so angry. I've never touched Dolphin again. Like I uninstalled it, completely got rid of it. Fuck Dolphin.
I'm gonna call Outburst on my Blue Sky. Dolphin is a piece of shit software. It ruined, pissed on my pointer.
It ruined Chevrolet Camaro Wild Ride. Shovelware ass game that I put way more effort into running than was necessary. That was last year too, so I'm still seething at it. A year fucking later. Yeah, I think it was probably about a year ago I had that experience. And I'm still like this about it. Hi, Ruben.
Oh my god, what the fuck is Ruben doing here at 2:38
What the fuck is Ruben doing here?
Hi. Well, yeah, because Ruben's in Norway, so that's gonna be
what
like
the fuck?
3:38
What the fuck is
in the
up,
morning.
Ruben?
Yo, Ruben! How's
You ever think about
Ruben
what the fuck is up, Denny's? Oh shit, you can do like a backflip. I don't know how I did that, but that's possible.
You ever play Pulseman, Ruben?
By Game Freak. Who did Pokemon?
Yeah,
but
it was
this
released
is
like
before?
65 million years ago.
Was this? It's from 1994.
That's what
So
I
it
said.
only predates Pokemon by 2 years. This is like right before they started doing Pokemon.
Isn't it weird?
That's probably why they referenced Volt Tackle in Pokemon. List together.
Yeah. Isn't it funky that like this game got squeezed out the same year I did?
Pokemon got squeezed out the same year I did.
Oh, that's
In Japan.
So those are the real generations. Are you part of the Pulseman generation or part of the Pokemon generation?
I got a issue of Nintendo Power recently from 1998 where they're like getting ready for, they're like hyping up Pokemon, which is really surreal to see. And also there was people, this was because it's 1998, Paper Mario came out in 2000, right? But there were like rumors about it being developed at that point, or like there was like a little bit of information that had come out, right? Back then it was still called Super Mario RPG 2, right? And there was like a, you know, Nintendo Power had like a letter section, and the previous, or like, one of the previous month's questions they had asked their readers was, what do they think of Super Mario RPG 2? There were a bunch of letters, people talking about it, and people were kind of like upset about it because they're like, boy, it looks a lot like somebody said, I don't want Super NES style games on the Nintendo 64. They're like, I want brand new 3D experiences. And this looks too much like a Super NES game. You know, Mario still looks flat, you know, like.
Can I be honest for a second?
Uh-huh.
This reads like... So obviously the content is a little bit different, right?
Uh-huh.
But this reads to me as like, I thought games were just of the wild now.
I thought games were
same
64
energy.
now.
I got a bad feeling. I'm trying to think of what if Metroid isn't even 64?
And it wasn't. Hold on, I have the issue right here. Got Bomberman on the cover, is he? Let me look let me find the letters section here. Yeah, let's see. Super Mario RPGs. I saw the screenshots of Mario RPG 2 and could not believe them. The graphics look as good as South Park. I figured that the game would at least have the same graphics and style as the Super NES version, but this, I just hope it has a great plot like the original Super Mario RPG. That's the first one. That person is positive about it, but I love the comment. It looks as good as South Park. As a comment. Then we have that one was from Ashley Sweatnam via the internet.
Ashley Sweatnam?
Yeah. Then we have, you're kidding, right? You called the graphics in Super Mario RPG 2 a 2D look in a 3D world. I don't want Super NES styled games on the N64.
Oh my god, fucking
It was from Matt Senjik via the internet.
Could you? Because it's so fucking funny, right? Because like, let's be real here for a second, right? Like in the current day, you look at like the original Paper Mario, and it like has aged incredibly well.
Yeah, I was like, this is one of the best looking games on the Nintendo 64. I still think that it still looks great.
And if you compare, and like it looks good, like intentionally, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like you look at something like Mario 64, and people are like, "Oh, it's so cool! Like you could have nightmares about this." People look at it like,
it's so
"Oh,
abstract.
damn, that looks like a fever dream."
Yeah. Let's see. Next one. What are you thinking? A 2D painting? It looks like you ruined the graphics of Super Mario RPG 2 just for the sake of variety. The game doesn't have to look completely new or cool to make people like it as much as its predecessor. That was from Nick Dierks. And then the editor responded to all of these with, hold your horses, partners. The graphics you've seen for Super Mario RPG 2 are far from finished. The game is still under development, so let us know what direction you'd like the graphics to take.
Because I love how that's their defense is like, hey, hold on, they could make it 64.
It could be 64 in the end. And I love looking through old game magazines and like finding temporary opinions on stuff like that.
I'm gonna be honest, that's
like
part
one
of
of
the
my
reason
favorite parts of these.
That's part of the reason I've been taking everybody's like Star Fox redesign opinions of a grain of salt. Because
like maybe people will like them in the future, and we'll look back on those opinions and laugh at them, like we're laughing at people about Super Mario RPG 2. Yeah.
I think my favorite example of that ever is
I liked them. I kind of like how like chonky they look, you know. I like that they got a little meat on their bones, you know. I kind of like the emphasis on them just looking like the animals that they are, you know. Kind of fun. I know a lot of people are like, well, I wish it looked more cartoony, but...
Like, at the end of the day, right, like, if the Star Fox franchise was in my hands, then it would all just be effectively Assault sequels, right? Like, Assault would have become the template for the entire thing. But, like...
Instead of all Super Mario, or instead of all, Star Fox 64 again.
Well, no, because that's different, because I said sequels, not just remakes.
Yeah, I know, that's what I said. You would do... Instead of Star Fox 64 again.
But yeah, like... But, like, the thing is that, like, the series isn't that, right? You know, and, like, the last game they did, like, Star Fox Zero, looked very, like, on-brand, right? Like, it sucks that this is another fucking remake, so it's gonna... A lot of the shit's gonna be the exact fucking same as that game.
Personally, I'm just happy to see series trying different looks and things.
Yeah.
Like, I'd
I don't know,
rather
it's like the only thing they're being bold about. Yeah.
As much as you can say that about just Star Fox 64 for the 37th time over again, but... I'm not a hater about this game, like oh, people just really like to be Nintendo haters lately. Like, the last year has seen like a massive increase in Nintendo haters.
It's just because they were the most, they were the cheapest fucking console brand. And at this point,
they still
like, console
are.
gaming is a
They are,
but the problem is that the whole fucking the problem is, right, okay, is that we have entered an era where the economy has deemed that the average person is not allowed to have any fun anymore. You know, the average person, like it wasn't enough, you know, that you can't support a family on one job anymore. It wasn't enough that nobody could afford a house. Now you can't afford a console either, right? That's a luxury that, like, you know, is no longer it's an extra level of unattainable, right?
It's kind of odd though, because you say that, but that doesn't really seem to be the case, because the Switch 2 is like selling just fine. Like, the numbers don't add up with those.
Well, okay, maybe it's like still attainable, but it's like not comfortably. Like, people are feeling it, right?
Like, we've already reached the point where 40% of sales for Tomodachi Life were on the Switch 2. Like the Switch 2 is having a very good attachment rate.
Yeah, but like, people feel the squeeze, right?
And then, like, you know, Nintendo gets the shit for the price increases. Meanwhile, Sony and Xbox announced price increases first, and some pushback. And, like, Sony, you know, announced that, like, the fucking PlayStation is gonna be age-gated. And I barely heard anything about that. Nintendo does, like, tiny thing wrong, and everybody shits. You know? It's such a weird dichotomy. I don't quite get it. Like, it's not to say that Nintendo are innocent angels, but it's just kind of weird that they get singled out. And they're really probably not the worst, you know? By a lot of metrics.
Well, they were like the top dog on the last generation, so it's like, you know, everybody loves a fall from grace.
They haven't fallen from grace either, though. People are, like,
no, but people like the story
to pretend that there's a fall from grace occurring. Like, that's the thing. I
have seen some videos where people just genuinely fucking lie.
Yeah, everybody's like, well, Pocopia didn't need to be a... Or I don't know why. They always say this about Pocopia specifically. They're like, Pocopia could have been on the Switch, because look, you can play it on the Switch by a game share. Didn't you know there's, like, a ton of games that you can do that? Because the Switch... Like, you can do game share to the Switch, right? It's just you need the Switch 2 to be strong enough to play the game and also stream it to multiple other systems at the same time.
The Switch is not rendering the game,
the Switch is not actually playing Pocopia. Like, it's not download play. If it was download play, it wouldn't have, like... I could tell these people have never used GameShare. They don't actually know what it is. Because when you use GameShare, it just instantly loads up. right? Like when you use download play back in the day, you'd have to sit there and wait for the game to transfer over because it's actually moving the game over into the RAM of the other system and playing it there, right? This is not doing anything like that. It's just streaming. Like you know, when you have like a Google Stadia type thing, or like a cloud version of a game, or just streams it over the internet. That's what you're doing instead of a system sitting somewhere in some data center. Instead, it's your system is sending the game to somebody else over the internet.
Yeah.
So if you play Pokopia on your Switch via GameShare, your Switch is not actually running Pokopia. It's just receiving the video stream and sending inputs back and forth.
What I think is really funny is that for years everybody was like, okay, so the Switch is old and shit. When are we getting a new one?
Yeah,
is this Goomba fallacy?
We just
is this Goomba fallacy?
Instantly switched gears.
It was really funny because the people who said that the most were fucking Sonic fans, which always amused me. They were like,
and I feel like
the Switch is holding the franchise back.
Yeah, and then you have the Switch
it's
too.
Like, what the fuck
Sonic games
about?
Look great on it, by the way. like Sonic Racing, Crossworlds looks amazing on the Switch too. One of the best looking Switch 2 games I've played, honestly.
I just think it's fun. Okay, like, I just think it's funny because, like, the thing is with like the Sonic fanbase specifically, right? Is like the thing that stops Sonic games from like being more like good on presentation is clearly just the fact that like they don't have big budgets, right? It's obviously a budget issue. Because the best looking Sonic game is was until recently from 2008, right? It's not that the Xbox 360 was so fucking powerful, right? It's just
I figured
that
out the best way to attack this thing, by the way.
How?
Use that move.
I'll just use the insta ball.
Insta shield, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta change colors. This thing, it takes 10 million hits though. Some bullshit. Dude, I feel like
what the fuck do you mean 5 hours? Get the fuck to bed! Sleep well.
Good night, Robin. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I feel like praise for the Switch 2 has been subdued as well, at least. At least that's how it has been for me, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same way for other people, is that you kind of feel pressured, like, not to be like super positive about the Switch 2, because, you know, there's like this crowd of a million shitheads out there who will like give you shit for it. Like it feels like somewhat of a faux pas to be enjoying the Switch 2. Really enough, yeah.
Do you remember the old adage? See no cringe, hear no cringe, speak no cringe. You just gotta ignore him. You just gotta shoot him out.
It's gotta ignore him, Walter.
Walter, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna post the funny screenshots of your Tomodachi Island, and you're not gonna worry about it.
Okay, but Tomodachi is a Switch 1 game.
Nobody fucking knows that, Walter. Nobody knows. I was playing on my Switch 1. Got an angry comment, was like, oh, I can't believe you buy that overpriced piece of shit. The $70 games. So you know what I did, Walter? I blocked them and I moved on.
Apparently there was one reviewer that said, or Harmony told me there was one reviewer who has said that Yoshi and his fucking book is the most boring game that they've ever played in their life.
The most boring game they've ever played in their life.
Yeah. The hell of a comment, huh? I think I might hate this game. Why does it take 17 billion hits to kill this thing?
To Google how many hits
it's so hard to hit it. So easy to get hit by it, and you have to hit it 17 quadrillion times.
Well, the problem is this was a game made for Game Freaks.
Buy Game Freaks for Game Freaks.
Yeah.
Was Pokemon made for Game Freaks then?
No, it was made for babies.
Then why was it made by Game Freak?
Because after the failure of Pulseman, they're like, yeah, the Mike came to them and was like, listen, what you're gonna do is you're gonna make a game for babies, because that's most of the market. You can't keep making games for freaks.
There aren't enough freaks to go around.
Listen, there's like 12 Game Freaks and 6 of them are working in this room.
And every time I start, the girl is like, be careful. Yeah, what do you think I'm fucking doing? You piece of shit.
I watched a YouTube short of like dubious authenticity the other day. Not authenticity, of like dubious trustworthiness. And it was claiming that like apparently certain Sega higher-ups didn't like the fact that they put the fucking Sega chant in Sonic 1.
Oh?
Because it was 40% of the game's cartridge space. But Yuji Naka was like, no, listen. Yeah, he was like, listen, if we have like...
associate the brand with this game.
His thought process was that if you had like arcade quality audio as the first thing the player hears, it's gonna like skew their opinion up.
Oh yeah, because that's the thing Nintendo did, you know, before the NES came out in North America, they had the arcade system, which was just an NES inside of an arcade machine, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I call her Rubius Dubious lately.
Rubius Dubious!
Because first I would call her Ruby Doobie. And then, I started saying Rubius Dubious. Reminds me of that Tumblr post about them calling their cat Brother Dubious.
Are you guys calling her Ruby Doobie Doo? We're moving on. Anyway.
Like after the Doobie Brothers, but then they like corrupted it into Brother Dubious. Oh yeah, it was, they called him Doobie Brother. Like the Doobie Brothers, and then they start calling him Brother Doobie. And then Brother Dubious. Or no, it was Dubious brother. No, it was Dubious Brother. Dubious Brother.
Yeah.
And then Brother Dubious.
How would you feel if it was Brother Plebius?
Okay, what was I saying? Talking about something. Oh yeah. The Nintendo thing. But yeah, it was basically just an NES and an arcade machine, and therefore, when the NES came out, people were like, "Oh shit, this console looks exactly like the arcade."
That's wonderful.
Like, holy shit, they managed to make a console that looks just like the arcade. But really, it was they had the console first, and then just put it in the arcade.
Yeah.
And that was especially because, you know, game consoles were infamously not doing well at the time. They wanted to test the arcade market first, which was still doing okay.
Okay, I'm looking up a guide for Pulseman. Okay.
I don't think a guide is going to help me. Like, I know what I'm doing, it's just really hard.
I'm just trying to figure out how many fucking... 1 second.
It's not gonna make a difference how many hits it takes. I still have to do all the hits, you know? I don't tell me, because I'm gonna get pissed. Find out how long it takes. Also, I figured out that when it's doing this, I can just kind of stand next to the... I don't there, but I can just kind of stand next to the space that it carved out and hit it as it comes back up. You know? Fuck.
Well, I seem to not be able to find the info anyway. Which is a shame, because I would have liked to have known, for the sense of dramatic irony.
Pulseman is... I don't think Pulseman's a very popular game in the West.
No, not really.
Because it was never released outside of Japan until... you know, this.
Mm.
Nintendo doesn't even, like, advertise that they have Sega Genesis online. I don't know if a lot of people even remember this is here. They're taking... it feels like this one last jab they're taking at Sega. Like, sure, we'll include you on the service, but you get second-rate treatment.
God, do you remember the fucking heyday of fucking Virtual Console on the Wii? Where, like, it was, like, every system, and, like, there was, like, a load of, like...
There was some, like, old PC systems on there, too. It was crazy. Yeah.
And then, like, after the Wii, everybody was like, wait, we can just make our own... We can just... All games? Money? We don't need Nintendo, we can just have a load of shitty collections everywhere. Or what about just individual games? Sell them... Why are we fucking... Why are we making things simple?
I was getting kind of good at that. I was a little bit cracked that last attempt. Not this time, no.
So this is like the Dark Souls of games, if you think about it.
Isn't Dark Souls the Dark Souls of games?
No, because Dark Souls is the Dark Souls of AAA games.
Okay.
Dark Souls is the normal games of AAA games.
Why didn't I expect it to come from there?
It sucks because staying in the middle is like the thing that is like a good defensive strategy.
But then you can't build up your shoot. Damn it. I know what's going in the thumbnail of the VOD upload.
It's the fucking hand.
Yeah.
You've had bad luck with hands recently.
Huh?
Because of the bitch slap wheel.
Yeah. Been too close. I hate the hitbox on this thing. It's like very uneven. Because everything's on a grid, so you expect the hitbox of this thing to also be on the grid, but it doesn't stay on the grid.
Tragic. I'm sorry.
Fucking throws me off. The lag is making this annoying too, because they have like 10 billion particles when it destroys those things. The Sega Genesis is like...
The Sega Genesis is
it's
like
just coughing
Vegeta
and
finding out.
sputtering.
It's like Vegeta finding out Goku rendered like 12 polygons.
You know that part in SpongeBob where Patrick is like on all fours and he's like coughing and that's the Sega Genesis. Every time this thing breaks all the blocks. Oh shit, there's like a dash move you can do? Oh, look at that. You have like a... Oh shit.
Ooh!
That's helpful.
They should put Pulseman in Smash.
Oh yeah, when you dash, it instantly charges up your thing. Well shit, that's good to know. I wish I'd known that sooner. I know it now. The joys of a manual not being included with your re-relays.
It's a very special type of game. Because you get better as you discover all the moves you didn't know how to do.
Yeah, that move is extremely helpful because I don't have to run around, charge the thing. I just have to do that once. I got it to red for the first time ever. Yeah, this move is gonna help a lot. Oops. I discovered it.
Oh my god. Elena, we have imagining one of those potential man memes, but with fucking Pulseman. A dozen attacks, but only 3 HP.
Slightly too far there. For compensating. Oops. Well, that worked out anyway.
Give me dashes, give me fire. Give me infinite HP hand boss or I retire. Folds to a man playing VR chat.
Oh my god.
Valve can't count to 3. Pulseman dies trying.
He won't do it now. You can get him to look. A dash, there it goes.
Dashes probably what he feels like it.
What the fuck happened? What went wrong there? Why was any of that? I don't understand. I'm getting butt blasted in the anus.
I saw a post the other day that was like, power scalers are like if you read the tortoise and the hare, and then you saw the tortoise win, and you were like, no, he wouldn't.
I saw the opposite, where like the tortoise always will win, or like
somebody else came in and corrected that.
The tortoise is always.
In fact, the tortoise is like
stronger.
faster than anything the hare's faster than.
Clearly.
Yeah.
It's like the tortoise has a higher power level because it beat the hare.
And then somebody made a potential man meme of the hare.
Yeah, I saw that. It was great.
Oh, it was so good. Oh.
I always picture Bugs Bunny in my head with the tortoise and the hare. There was one cartoon they did.
Yeah.
Because they always had... So Bugs Bunny is often sort of the villain character of his cartoon.
Yeah.
Except for when he... I mean, there's obviously Elmer Fudd, but he kind of shares Elmer Fudd as a villain with Daffy Duck.
Progressive.
What? but Bugs Bunny's personal villain is a tortoise. Cecil the tortoise, who always gets the better of him. And like they had one that was just literally, it was just the tortoise and the hare. And I think he had like a gun or something. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, because that's what he used to do in the old cartoons too. Yeah, that they really played into that on the Looney Tunes show as well. They had Cecil as the foil to Bugs and that. The Looney Tunes show was really good. I remember enjoying it quite a lot. It felt like a cartoon Seinfeld.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that. My favorite, I saw like one episode, like just one random episode, and it was the one where Bugs Bunny goes to live with some like normal ass rabbits that like live in the dirt or whatever.
Yeah, you always bring up this one.
I think it's funny that they are sapient anthropomorphic cartoon rabbits, but they just don't have like a human lifestyle, you know? It's like...
Yeah, there was a video
they're like 1 degree
this,
less.
The other night. It was talking about how Mickey Mouse is not a mouse.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, there's kind of a spectrum of cartoon animals where it goes from, you know, you might have like Tom and Jerry, where they are, or like Sylvester and Tweety, where they're just animals and they live like an animal like life.
Yeah.
Or in fact, Sylvester and Tweety are a step up because it's more like Sylvester, like Tom and Jerry are on the same level as like Pluto the dog, you know, where they're just animals and the stories that happen for them are about things animals do and stuff like that. And then Sylvester and Tweety are a slight step above that because they actually have like human speech, even though they are meant to be actual animals that are like pets and like live a pet's life, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then you have characters like Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, who have some traits where they live like an animal, like, you know, Bugs Bunny lives underground in his burrow, and sometimes you'll see Daffy Duck like swimming around in a pond, you know, or he'll fly or stuff like that. And their main antagonist is usually a hunter, you know.
Yeah.
But then also they're just kind of people on top of that. And then the final level up is where you have Mickey Mouse, who looks like a mouse, and then that's the only mouse thing about him. That's where it ends. They're saying Hello Kitty is the same because they said there was that famous there was this famous thing where they said Hello Kitty is a little girl, and like people like didn't understand. People thought it was like fucked up and weird. But they were like, well, that was the whole thesis of the video. Is like, this is how cartoonists treat their characters, right? Like, people make the cartoon, like, this isn't, they said it got treated as sort of like a weird, quirky Japanese thing. But they're like, no, that's just how cartoon animals are.
Yeah.
I finally fucking did it, Biz.
Hell fucking yeah. Hell fucking yeah.
We're never doing it again. I'm loading over that immediately.
I think somebody should do I think it'd be interesting for somebody to make a follow-up video that's just about vehicles.
Ready to kill this guy. It does just let you fucking kill him. After you put me through all of that bullshit.
Pulseman, the case was completely solved.
Voice acting is in English. Thanks to help from Pulseman, the case was completely solved.
The game does look really good.
Oh, I'm playing Breakout, like. Playing Breakout with the Volt Tackle.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. Has that all been one stage?
Yeah.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Hold on, I'm gonna try again. I deserve another chance at that. After everything, after all the bullshit I went through. And I get to kill this guy again. Get the satisfaction of smacking that guy in the face again. Due to the efforts of Pulseman, the case was completely solved. That's the voiceover. Thanks to the efforts of Pulseman. That's how she said it. Bit of a southern accent.
Thanks to the efforts of Pulseman.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Oh god, I was earlier today somebody made the mistake of being like, Bis, can you do like a Texan accent for me? I made sure they regret it instantly.
Who asked for that?
It was Gooby.
Oh.
I think the first line I went for was, So you're telling me I can't board this aeroplane with it was something like that.
I haven't
You
seen
tell
Booby
me
in
I
a
can't
while.
board this aeroplane with my colon stone in? Or something like that. Something like that. It's better the first time. I think I don't know. I couldn't recapture the energy.
Alright, I think we're gonna call it good there for now.
Yeah, that
I
was
think this
some
game's not
Pulseman.
impossible, it's just a little bit obnoxious. Oh, we could have been playing
Well,
Vector Man.
Well, I mean, Ruby beats it. So do you want to spend the rest of your life having Ruby laugh at you like you're an idiot?
I don't... She's the kind of person who would do that.
Do you want to spend the rest of your life fucking crying on the ground as Ruby throws burgers at you? Is that what you want?
She would do that either.
Well, I
If you
haven't
could,
seen
look,
her refute it.
it's 2049. It's just the plot of Wall-E. The humanity's employed robots to clean it up. Shit, look at the graphics on the fucking flag. Fucking above and beyond with that one. Is that the ace flag? Almost.
How would you feel if they canonized that Vector Man was ace?
Pink robot?
Yeah, but I mean, but like that doesn't preclude him being Aloe. Like, especially because this is the 90s, you know.
Vector Man, the sex robot. Wait, this is just kind of graphics porn game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, we're not doing a Vector Man stream.
We're never doing a Vector Man stream, actually.
Land Stalker? Never?
Never ever.
What about Kid Chameleon?
No.
Look what they fucking did to Flicky, by the way. US cover?
Yeah, I know.
What
It's
the fuck?
disgusting. We are doing
What
a
a
Flicky stream
travesty.
eventually, though.
I love Flicky.
I love Flicky too.
And the Wily Boy.
Oh, Mega Man, the Wily Wars! Oh.
Oh, Rystar. I never finished Rystar. I also think it's funny that they just have Sonic 2 and that's it on this collection.
Because they were releasing the Origins collection, so they had to make sure you had a reason to buy that instead.
And then they just let it fester forever. Kind of a pitifully small collection. Should would add more to it. They added a bunch of new Virtual Boy games on here the other day, though. I've been too busy to play them. I'm excited to get around to them now. They put Jack Bros on there now, so I'm excited about that.
Oh, cool.
Jack Bros will be good. They let it fester like their uncle. Oh, shit. Yeah, thank everybody. It's been a little while since I streamed, so hope you enjoyed today's comeback stream. It was today Sunday. I'd like to stream again Thursday. Let's see, what day does Super Climb Up come out? Wednesday, 20th. So I'll stream Super Climb Up on Thursday. I want to stream both. I want to do like a little comparison thing between the original and the remaster. Partially because I'm planning to make a video about just sort of how development of that game went down, like my creative process and everything. Because and I think that the game needs something like that to like drive interest and stuff. And also, it'll be a great first video for my new main channel that I'm planning to make. So that's gonna happen. I'd like to have that out maybe the week of release. Start working on that day after the game comes out. That should be fun. I'm looking forward to doing that. We'll do that, and then I've just got the games that I've been playing. going on. So we'll get back to those. Harmony and I will do more Twin Shot. Bis and I will do Pulseman. It'll be a good time. So yeah, hope you all look forward. Hope you enjoyed the stream today. We'll see you again soon. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.